Hey everybody, Momo here. I'm playing a match of Halo 4 Infinity Slayer on the map Opus, I think. Anyway, I haven't posted anything in a long time. Reason being is I've been kind of busy, and I have all my previous stuff. I've been posting a lot of the Gears of War Judgment walkthrough, which is kind of an old game now. And I just cannot beat the last level, so I just decided I'm giving up on the walkthrough. I got most of it done, but I just cannot beat the last level. But, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to start posting stuff more often now, hopefully. I'm probably going to be doing mainly Halo. And if I can talk some of my friends into doing stuff, maybe we can do some group stuff with some of my other friends. You already saw the video of me playing Halo 4 with my friend Jaxbag. I have a couple other friends I'm going to try to convince to do stuff with me. Maybe a weekly thing. Who knows? But that's not all I wanted to talk about in this video. I also wanted to talk about my impressions on the Xbox One reveal. I thought about doing it earlier in this week, but I've been a little busy with work, so I'm doing it now. Anyway, when I watched the Xbox One reveal, and I'm only going to touch on the stuff that I personally care about, maybe some other stuff. The first thing was they didn't really pique my interest enough. They were calling it the all-in-one entertainment system, which I really don't care about. I get an Xbox to play video games, not so I can watch Netflix or watch sports or whatever. You know, stuff I can already do with my TV or computer. Which probably runs it better. And the other thing I really don't like about the Xbox One, you have to use the Kinect for a lot of stuff. Every new Xbox One is going to come with a Kinect, which is already going to make it more expensive. My guess of the price range for the new Xbox is probably going to be like $400 at least. But yeah, that's only a couple of the reasons I don't want to get the Xbox One, at least on release. Some other reasons. There is no backwards compatibility, so if you want to get an Xbox One and you trade in your 360 to pay for it, you can no longer play your 360 games. You have to own an Xbox 360 to play it. It's like with the PS3 and PS2. The PS3 can play PS1 games, but not PS2 games. It has no PS2 backwards compatibility, which meaning you have to own a PS2 to play those games. I don't know anything about the PS4 and whether it's going to have backwards compatibility or not. Honestly, I don't care. I never planned on owning a PlayStation. And I'm not sure about the Xbox One now. I mean, yeah, I want to get it at some point, but not at release. Especially since there aren't going to be very many games out for it. And any games that are going to be out that I want are probably going to be released on the 360 also. Like, for example, Destiny, the Bungie's new game. That's going to be on both the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. I'm not going to buy an entirely new console just to play that game. There has to be a lot more out for the Xbox One to convince me to get it. And I'm probably going to stick with the Xbox 360 for a long time until, who knows, maybe I can't talk today. Until they probably stop supporting Xbox Live on the 360. Who knows if or when that'll happen. It's probably going to happen at some point, but who knows when. And also, I'm not sure if this is true. Like, Microsoft did say that you can play used games on the Xbox One. There was a rumor floating around that you couldn't play used games on it, but Microsoft confirmed that you could. But now there's another rumor floating around that you need to buy a reactivation key to play a used game on the Xbox One. Meaning, also that you have to install every single game you play on it. That's kind of bullshit, if you ask me. Like, why would I buy a used game if I just have to buy a reactivation key? That's just Microsoft trying to milk us for money. I don't like it. And I hope to God that it's just a rumor. If it's true, then the Xbox One sales, I think, are going to plummet. Or just not reach their projected sales. Who knows? And, oh, there was something else I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, they're finally putting Blu-ray with the Xbox One. It's kind of a minor detail, and that's probably why there's no backwards compatibility with the 360 games, because of the Blu-ray player that is in it now. I think they should have put the Blu-ray player in with the Xbox 360 Slim. Like, why make an entirely new console that's in no way different other than design and maybe a couple hardware changes that aren't important? They waited way too long with the Blu-ray. Sony was far ahead of them in video quality, that's for sure. And they also said something about revamping the Xbox Live service. I didn't really pay attention to much to that one. Nothing really seemed to change, at least not enough for me to care. But I had something else I was going to say. I don't remember now. Yeah, I don't know. A couple interesting things that did make me want the Xbox One a little more. Not enough to buy it at release, but the Blu-ray thing, obviously. Because Blu-ray is always better than regular, whatever it's called, DVD quality, I guess. That's the only way I can think of to describe it. They were also talking about, on the Xbox Live thing, they were talking about their servers for Xbox Live. When they were saying that when Xbox Live first started, they had about 500 servers for the service, and it eventually grew up to what it is today, around 15,000. They were saying that when the Xbox One is released, they are going to have over 300,000 servers for Xbox Live. That's pretty crazy, if you ask me. But obviously they have to support Xbox One and Xbox 360 when the console comes out. So they need the extra servers. And the new controller, it's not really much different. They said something about precision triggers, like it'll know when you actually want to press a trigger or something like that, and the D-pad is easier to use. I don't know, the controller really doesn't look that much different. But nothing else really important about the Xbox One, at least to me. The match is over. Our team won. I finished with 20 kills, 12 deaths, which turned out to be the best in the entire match. Yay for me. So that'll do it for this video. If you like this video, comment, favorite, like it. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on Twitter if you want to know about new videos that way. And I'll see you next time. Momo out.